it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Thurman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Jayhawks offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the first down. Fourth down coming. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Baylor's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Chester. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant throw.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that lead.
And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. He's knocked down, but what a way to come up with the interception. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Got room to work. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Shoots his way for more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll toss it to the left. Stopped at the 13-yard line trying to turn this into points.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. A lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now, forcing a third down.
Bring in the heat. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. Easy ball for the ref. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The short hands. It's Fields. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you.
This drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Let's go. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The give on the option. Past the 40. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown, Baylor! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. He's got it down the middle. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Right on the money. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Got it in the middle, it's Young. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In the passing game, it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep to the receiver. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they've regained the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting a 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's go. It'll be a draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in his hands.
And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Here comes the heat. The short hands, it's Brown. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them up.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are a nightmare for defenses to try to stop.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. He's got him still on his feet. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Touchdown Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thurman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Grab in the backfield. It's Bush. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bush. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from Yank. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you've got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all. before the break. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Jayhawk fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Fields. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense, executing that last drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. It didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Good release by the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Play, it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Taking it the other way. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying play action. Going for 6.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Big one-man miss. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is...
Pulls it in down the sideline. Oh, he's got some space. And he alerted the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. Into a massive giant body. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught on the outside, it's Brown.
Yeah, and I think the comeback route when you run it against man is so hard to defend because I'm that DB. I'm thinking I can't get beat deep. I can't get beat deep. And then all of a sudden he slams on the brakes and comes back to the football. Really hard route to defend.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Bears will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
try for the offense. To throw, it's Marshall. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Handoff from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Let's go, break. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter, you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Now on second down. The give to the back. And some room to work. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he's got it! Touchdown, Baylor! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Rushes on him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, you just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. Pulls it in at the 25. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that that's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Got a wide open receiver. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here's the pick. And they need that right now. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Here's the pressure. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, what a scramble by the quarterback. 4th quarter, need a play, 4th down. He makes it happen. This home crowd is going nuts. We got
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. These corners backing off a bit. 3rd down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback adapting. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
He's going to lose a yard on that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Thurman. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Oh, they're after him! And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Buchanan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all shriveled. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. If you're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good